Hey Shireen, did you go to Boulevardia last week?
Yeah, and it was so much fun. The lights, the vendors, and the music was great. But what made that all possible?
Neighborhood services.
My name is Shireen Sidigi.
And my name's Cronus Hines, and we are interns with the Kansas City, Missouri Neighborhood Division. Shireen, give me a beat.
Sure thing.
Check it out, y'all. I got a link to share about KCMO. Let's be aware.
Investing in attractions and events and more, showcasing our culture from the core.
Neighborhood preservation, keeping things intact, maintaining historic history, that's a fact.
And when you need assistance, dial 311. City services ready to get it done.
So shout out Neighborhoods Division making a stride with 311 and NTDF on our side.
Now, bad rapping aside, the KCMO Neighborhoods Division offers 5 main services. Take Animal Health and Public Services, for example. They focus on the welfare and safety of people and animals through various programs and services.
We also work with neighborhood preservation as well as support services. This includes preserving and improving neighborhoods through things like enforcement officers and by running the 311 hotline.
Speaking of 311, the Neighborhoods Division does that as well. The purpose of this hotline is to get residents free help when it comes to wellness of our neighborhood, essentially acting as a non-emergency version of 911.
Lastly, we handle the Neighborhoods Tourism Development Fund. This fund is dedicated to helping local events such as Pride and Boulevardia.
Now, here's the problem. After surveying over 60 people, a whopping 84% of them were not aware of these free resources and services.
That is a huge problem. But to solve it, first we have to determine what aspects make up a neighborhood.
Faith,
unity,
food,
health,
education,
and movement.
These 6 concepts are essentially what makes a neighborhood, well, a neighborhood. Our schools, gyms, libraries, churches, grocery stores, and more all come together to create a community.
All of these places connect with one another to create not just housing, but a home.
So how will we educate our communities about neighborhood services?
Well, we took the aforementioned 6 core concepts and integrated them into our solution.
First, we'll reach out to places of worship and youth groups to speak out about services, whether that be at the end of a mass, prayer, or service.
Next, we will credit the Neighborhood Division's grant fund at public events and meetings so that people will be aware just what made the magic of unity happen.
Then we'll place flyers for 311 at local grocery stores and let them know that if they need a community problem solved, all they need to do is dial 311.
Now, when it comes to health, there are many hazards in our communities, such as environmental problems. Now, if anyone is injured due to these environmental problems, we are going to forward and let local clinics know to tell them that all they need to do is dial 311 and they will get those environmental issues fixed as soon as possible.
After that, we will send Neighborhoods Division representatives to educate elementary all the way through high school about the things Neighborhood Services has to offer so that they can not only use that information for themselves, but so that they can tell their families as well.
Lastly, just for some safety padding, we'll throw in some pamphlets and flyers in local gyms and libraries, including information pertaining neighborhood services.
But how will we execute these plans?
Great question. What makes these plans viable is that we already have all the resources we needed, such as printing services, as well as 26 partnerships with various programs such as Go KC, KC Proud, and NTDF. So what do we really ask of you?
We kindly request your active engagement and heightened awareness regarding neighborhood services, and we encourage you to all take the initiative to educate yourself and gain an understanding of the multitude of benefits neighborhood services has to offer.
So let's create a ripple effect of knowledge and engagement that has the potential to significantly impact our neighborhoods and foster a stronger sense of collective well-being.
Together, we can cultivate a culture of informed citizenship and encourage our fellow neighbors to come together and create something truly meaningful, a community.
Thank you for your time. And don't forget to take advantage of your local neighborhood services.
Thank you.